Welcome, my fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and I don't know why I'm speaking in this strange voice, but thank you so much for stopping by today's episode. An episode of perfection, a flawless episode that talks about flawless attacks and a flawless game on a flawless day that you chose to stop by the channel. It's all true. Clash of Clans has to nearly be flawless in order to be here almost 10 years later. It's crazy to see a mobile game thriving and literally making millions, being played by millions so long after its release. And here I am. It's 9 years of video making as of this week. So please, thank you. Help celebrate my 9th anniversary by subscribing to the channel, maybe even leaving a like, going an extra step and leaving a comment, or possibly even, I know, it's crazy, using code Galadon just to celebrate my 9th anniversary. If you're gonna make a purchase in any Supercell game, drop in code Galadon. And again, you know, you can also celebrate by putting in somebody else's code. That doesn't make much sense, but I, again, always have to say it. At least use somebody's code. Don't leave it blank, because it's like burning money, and nobody wants to do that. Now, speaking of burning money, where am I? 9 years of video making later, close to 10 years of playing this game, and what has happened? Well, you know that we have made a few videos talking about how much money we've spent in Clash of Clans, and it's somewhere around $100,000 spent on Clash across 20 accounts. If you want to see the accounting of some of that, make sure you go check out this video. I will link it up above. And those of you that have been following the channel for a while know my reputation for spending gems and gemming things to max when updates release, except for, of course, the Clan Capital update, because we're not quite that crazy, or Mr. Beast, okay? Just let's be honest. Now, in my live streams, that's another thing. I actually have talked about the fact that I go full on Mr. Beast over there, and what I mean is I am reinvesting whatever I get from those live streams back into getting more rare, epic, amazing, ancient, numbered, limited Clash of Clans memorabilia and getting it off to you guys. So if you haven't seen some of the insane things we give away, make sure you stop by a Facebook live stream. The link is at the end of the video and in the description. And I can also tell you, I'm trying to put together a video that talks about the world's largest private collection of Supercell and Clash memorabilia. It does reside in my house, in my office, and it's crazy. It is insane. I have the rarest of the rare. You can imagine the most rare, hard to find Clash memorabilia. I've got it, okay? Drop it down in the comments if you've heard of one you think I don't have, and let's talk, okay? And again, I'll try to put that video out at some point in the future, break out the cheap iPhone camera, I guess, because I don't have one of those fancy cameras like these other content creators do to make amazing, beautiful camera shots. But we'll try to do something just to kind of show you the depth of the collection, because it's crazy. But at the same time, I'm trying to give this stuff away all of the time. I am always giving away the rarest of the rare, the coolest of the cool, except for there's one or two items in my collection that I will never part with, and you definitely want to see those as well, because one includes a special item made just for creators that I actually have serial number 1 of. And if you want to see that, for now, you just have to stop by a Facebook live stream and ask me to show it off on camera. I am more than happy to. Heck, a small portion of my collection hangs out in the office and can be seen behind me or on one of the other cameras when we live stream. But yeah, it's cool. It's been fun. And of course, at some point, we were hoping that Supercell would work to make that stuff more obtainable rather than less obtainable. And that's what has happened over a period of time. And those of you that are wondering, why did the US Supercell shop close? Why did they stop selling all of that cool stuff? The statues, the figurines, the plushes. Okay. My theory, and I cannot independently verify this, but based upon the conversations that I've had with Supercell employees, my theory is that Supercell is so detail-oriented, they are so quality-oriented about the stuff that surrounds their game, including the game, that they have made it prohibitively expensive to create these items. And what I mean is, you know, most plushes of the size that you see, some of the smaller plushes that used to be produced by Supercell, those would go for like 10, 15, maybe 20 bucks. in a store, and theirs are selling for easily 2 to 3, 4 times that, and then they probably still weren't turning a profit. I think that early on, a lot of that stuff was made as a thank you to players. It was never meant to profit. But remember that Supercell is now owned by a public company and profits are key. And also, let's also remember that all of the Supercell games are maybe not quite at their peak anymore. Obviously, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale have been around for years, but they don't generate the types of revenue that they used to. And on that subject, let's come back to talking about 9 years of making videos in Clash of Clans for Galadon, and the fact that I've never really moved away from Clash, right? We had a time where I did a lot of Clash Royale videos, but Clash of Clans has always been the first and primary game on the channel, and it always will be. I mean, I'll just have to admit it to you at this point. There's no sense in me trying to broaden and become one of those creators that makes all sorts of different game videos, right? I would love to do that, maybe, but I just don't think that the channel would support it, being honest with you guys. And I don't really feel like going out and making a brand new channel somewhere else that it is about multiple games. I know most content creators, especially guys that you see that have been in the Supercell arena for a long time, have multiple channels. And then there's Galadon, just with the one channel and mostly playing the one game. So, you know, what it really comes down to is it means that much more to me, those of you that still watch the videos. I realize that we don't get anywhere near the views that we used to. I realize I'm not going to be able to go out and buy a $10 million mansion with all of the money that I'm making from making videos. But you know what? I'm at a point in my life where I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I love hanging out with you guys and talking in the live streams. That is probably my favorite thing to do. I used to travel a lot. I actually like traveling less now. 23 trips to Helsinki was amazing, but I'm actually more happy being at home these days. So I'm happy. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I can't even tell you guys how lucky I am to be doing this for a living for 9 years now, almost 9 years. I would say it probably took me about a year of making videos before I was actually able to switch over to 100% letting this be what puts food on the table for my family and put both of my daughters through college. And yes, they are both out of college by now as well. So that's crazy to think. But yes, so again, I'm thankful, and it's crazy that we get to continue to play Clash of Clans. We get to continue to see crazy and exciting new updates like the Clan Capital. Looking forward to what Town Hall 15 may bring as well. And the 10th anniversary of Clash, the 10th anniversary of Galadon making videos is just around the corner as well. And so yeah, so this video started out as one thing. It's ending up as another, just me saying thank you and letting you guys know how far I have come, how far I've come thanks to you guys, the viewers. And by the way, let me know down in the comments, those of you that have been watching me for a long time, or, you know, tell me where you were when you first started watching Galadon and where you are now in life. I hear some crazy stories, some people that recognize me on the street that say they were in middle school and now they're a college graduate. Yeah, let's find out. Hopefully nobody's gone from, you know, high school to retiring yet, but you never know. Thank you, Galafam, for watching all the way to the end of the video. I'm not retiring yet, so get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind of the big animals supply. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more and more and more and more Full Attacks. Galadon, 9 years and you've developed a talent. One for talking about nothing for an entire 8-minute video.